Sometimes what you need to do is just sit back and relax. And probably you have already played all your cards to your best skill level. You've done everything that you think you could to a certain point in time. And then, if you feel being called to rest, then just rest. Because resting is very crucial if you want to renew your energies, if you want to renew you're coming to the center of who you are. Because you see, you are the center. And around the center, from the center, you create your circumstances, even your things that you don't like. Because truly, to be happy, you already have much more than enough, and you are happy. But because we look at the outer world and then we feel challenged and we want to project that we are far better than who we are right now, so then that makes us work more and more. So what I'm trying to say is, work when you work, and then when you feel the need to rest, then just rest. And don't let the chaos of the world outside detour you from that. Because what else can you do? All you can do is just rest, just relax. And to relax means completely let go of the stresses in your body, to let go of the stress in your mind, your racing mind, which keeps on having incessant thoughts one after the other. So even if you're fast asleep in your deep sleep state at night, you have got a lot of dreams going on. And what are dreams? Those are just the thoughts from your subconscious that just wants to come up to the surface. Things you wanted to do, but somewhere deep down inside of you, those have been suppressed. Your desires or your fears that they should not come out, they start to come out. So that's what your sleep state is. So Carl Jung talks about this in his book on shadow work, that you need to be very watchful when you sleep, and you need to do this experiment for 30 days. You write down all of your dreams that you encounter in the night, and then you get to know about your subconscious mind, the desires that it has, the fears that it has, and that's how you get to know yourself better. So just jot down your dreams and write it down and read it. Or sometimes, if writing feels too much, probably you can even sketch the images that came out in your dream. And why this is a good practice is because when you do this, then you realize that you are not the doer. You were never the doer. But all this illusion. And notice that when you have achieved what you wanted, you do not feel very much awesome about that, do you? It's like a sort of comfort because you are feeling that you're just putting yourself on fire all this while. And when you achieve that thing, you feel, wow, now it's a relaxation. My bones are not burning anymore. But then your mind turns outward again, and then you're again on the next chase. You want something more. You want something new. You want that new rush. And that's what people do in their day-to-day affairs as well. Be it in their business, they cheat. Be it in their relationships, what do? They say as something who they are not. They project something else just so that they can have this relationship while eyeing somebody else. And same thing they do in business as well. They have got this customer which has been loyal to them all this while, but then they are more interested in minting more customers so I can find more business, more new grounds. And you see, all this is the demonic ways how your mind plays out. Not too not too much fun, but then you just find yourself in this mud, right? And you feel you don't have a choice. You cannot run away from this because being in the mud and you've got to stay like a lotus, that's very challenging. But that's what you should do so that you do not hate yourself, so that you are in love with yourself. Because after all, you've got to be with yourself. You've got to always be with yourself. There's no savior external, somebody sitting externally out of you. You are your own savior. So just take note of that. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.